Salvation for over a year, and I'm helping lead Corporate Angel Tree this season, and I'm joined by Alexandra Nissim.
Yeah, so I'm Alexandra Nissim. I'm the Special Events and Volunteer Supervisor. I have to say my favorite movie, I think it's so hard. I love holiday movies. I definitely watch those cheesy Hallmark movies. But I would say either it's a tie between A Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation. So. And just so you all know a little bit of a difference between Patrick and my role, our roles. Um, I'm in charge of things like toy drives, volunteer activities, and I'm assisting Patrick throughout the year with corporate and partner angel trees. But he is going to be your main contact for corporate and partner angel trees. And then I am here to help assist with really everything else that involves Christmas and the holidays.
So it's a really big effort, and we're just so thankful for everyone's participation this holiday season. So let's get started on our presentation. So I will move to the next slide, and we have a short video to present. So give me one moment, and hopefully it gets started there. Ah, I'm having a couple issues with the video. So what we'll do, and we'll just go ahead and email it to everyone after the session. So that's all good.
I have it up on my end. I can just share it really quick.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, have you shared the sound, Alexandra?
It should be on.
Stop sharing and then share with sound.
Stop sharing and do what?
And then like in one of your options, it's share with sound. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone.
Yes. There it is. Okay.
Every holiday season, the Salvation Army Austin Area Command provides Christmas assistance to more than 7,000 children through our Angel Tree program. When assistance is needed, parents or guardians apply for their child to become an angel and get adopted by the community. Our Angel Tree partners bring joy to thousands of children every Christmas morning. To register, please visit our website. Sign up to Adopt Angels is from mid-September to late October. Once signed up, we will reach out to you about picking up supplies, which include red plastic mesh bags and angel tree tags. Tags provide key information to help with gift purchase, including age, first name, interests, clothing sizes, and gender. These supplies can be picked up at Austin Area Command. After the supplies have been acquired, the Angel Tree tags and mesh bags will be distributed within the organization. Some Angel Tree partners will decorate a Christmas tree with tags, while others assign specific tags to coworkers. Or you can host a toy drive and collectively purchase toys to make sure all of our angels are accounted for. Partners can drop off gifts in early December at one of our locations. If your organization sponsors more than 100 angels, it could be complicated logistically. In these cases, we can arrange a pickup. Once gifts are received, thousands of volunteers work to organize and sort gifts. It takes more than 5,000 hours to prepare for client distribution. Every year, we serve more than 7,000 children in need, including the children living in our two-family shelters. Thank you for bringing joy to thousands of our neighbors this Christmas. And to learn more, please visit our website.
So that was just a brief overview of the Salvation Army and really our Angel Tree program. With the Angel Tree program, uh, we touched on a lot of big topics that we'll go more in depth on in this whole PowerPoint.
So I'll get started on a couple of important dates that y'all should know for your participation in Angel Tree. So the initial first step for participating in our program is signing up. So we opened up our sign up period for the Angel Tree program this past August. And that sign up is really just to understand how many angels you want to allocate to your organization, and provide additional information for us to keep in contact with you. That includes your organization's name, the point of contact at your organization, whether that be you or someone else at your organization, um, mailing address, phone number, and email, and of course, the amount of angels that you want to adopt. That can be as few as 9 or a couple or 10 to we've had as many people adopt as many as 200. So uh, the amount of angels that you want to adopt is really up to your discretion. And we will provide that link for y'all to sign up unless you've already signed up, which is perfect, in the chat right now. Audrey just posted it, so if y'all want to get started on that sign up, go ahead. And
So the next deadline or the important date is our pickup dates. It is very, very important to pick up the supplies, especially this year. We have red mesh bags that are sturdier and larger than the average shopping bag. So it makes it so that you can fit if you can fit most, if not all of your toys in that red mesh bag. And with boxes of the toys, if you put it in a shopping bag, the bag will break. So it's very, very important to pick up your supplies. We'll also provide lists, another flyer with important dates and manila tags that you will put a barcode on for the angel. Pickup is between October 31st and November 2nd. And if you are unable to pick up the supplies during that date, just let us know and we can work something out at a later time.
after you pick up the materials that are necessary for your participation in our program, comes the fun part for your organization is getting individuals and employees to participate in sponsoring a child. So just for your information, on average, the amount a person spends per child is about $100. And the only requirements that we have for sponsoring an angel is providing at least 2 new toys and 2 new items of clothing. And the great thing on the Angel Tree tags and information is that it provides the necessary information on the children, such as their shoe size, clothing size, their favorite cartoon character, something that is that can tell you a little bit about who they are and what their Christmas wish is for y'all to fulfill. And during that period of sponsorship is from early November to about early December.
Another important deadline is the angel fulfillment deadline, which is on November 29th. This is when the leader or whoever is in charge of Angel Tree at your organization will reach out to us and let us know which angels were not covered by your company. There weren't enough people that adopted all of the angels, and that's totally okay. We just want to make sure that we can release those angels back out to the community so that they could get adopted by someone else. We never want a child to have no presents on Christmas morning. So make sure to write that down. We will send out emails closer to the end of November with information and just reminders. But November 29th is a very important date.
And just to go off of Joy's question in the chat, all all pickup for information and materials will be at our administrative offices at 4700 Manor Road in the Mueller area. And after you've given us the fulfillment information for your angels, you'll drop off your the collected angel tree bags at our 4700 Manor location. And that period will be from November 30th to December 5th. An important note is that if you do adopt more than 100 angels, we can coordinate a pickup of your angel tree bags from your organization's location.
One thing to also note is that drop off, there's two locations. It's our 4700 Manor Road, which is in the Mueller area, but it's also our warehouse, which is down south. It has moved. We have a new warehouse this season. It's in the Brody Oaks shopping mall where the old Toys R Us used to be.
And then if your organization is going to be working virtually, we do also have an option for you to participate online through a website that your employees and anyone participating in the Angel Tree program can access to get information on adopting angels virtually. This will have all the associated information, including their angel number, their sizing information, their gender, and any accompanying information for you to fulfill that angel online. So that can be arranged. So say your organization is Dell Technologies, we can create a website for your employees to access for the angels that are allocated to your organization.
And the great thing about this website as well, we've had last year we did a trial run, and some organizations did split. So they had some on their virtual online site and they had some with physical tags. So if that is something that you would like to do, please just make note of it and we will reach out closer to the end of October with your final number and how many angel tags, physical tags you want, and if you want to do the online site as well. Something else as well. If you're doing everything virtually, you still need to pick up the mesh bags and place the gifts in them and label it with the angel ID. Which is now what we are going to talk about is how to prepare a gift.
So with preparing gifts, the important thing about preparing gifts in the bag this way is so that we can efficiently process and move gifts through our warehouse to get to our clients at distribution in the end of December. So when we provide the red mesh bags, you will place all of the toys and clothes for your child into these red mesh bags. Please ensure that all the gifts are unwrapped. We've had to unwrap gifts before, and it's a bit of a hassle, but it is also so that we can quality control what is in the bags and ensure that, for example, if there was a miss error on the tag and a 5-year-old got a larger T-shirt, we can quality control and put in the correct sizing for that child. Additionally, we can ensure that it does have 2 new toys and 2 new items of clothing for the child. You will take. Oh, go ahead.
It also allows the parents to be involved more because the parents will then have the opportunity to wrap the gifts, and it still gets the parents to have that sense of control and love and affection for giving these toys to their children. And it also makes sure that we can, going off of the quality control, we can make sure that sibling groups have roughly the same amount of items. We don't want one child to have the minimum and the other child have 20 toys and 5 pieces of clothing. So it allows us to make it more fair in sibling groups as well.
Additionally, the important thing to include inside of the bag is the client ID on the Angel Tree tags that we provide, and making sure that that's written large and legibly in pen or Sharpie. Additionally, if there are multiple bags of gifts, that you write this Angel Tree client ID inside both of those bags so that we can ensure all of the gifts that you have given to the child you've adopted go to them. And in addition to this Angel Tree tag that goes inside of the bag, we are also expediting the process of checking in Angel Tree gifts by putting a manila tag with a bar scan code on the outside of the tag tied on top of the bag. So what you will do is in the supplies that we provide for your employees, there will be manila tags, which you will tape a perforated bar scan code onto this manila tag for your child that you're fulfilling. This ensures that when bags enter our warehouse facilities, we can scan them in easily and quickly, and make the process at distribution go so much smoother for us.
I know that was a lot of information. Do y'all have any questions about how it should be prepared? If you do, just put it in chat. Next up is volunteer opportunities. We have volunteer opportunities starting in October all the way to December 31st. As you can imagine, it takes thousands of hours and thousands of volunteers to make this program possible. And we cannot do it without the help of volunteers. The biggest help actually comes from groups. To have the ability to know that there's 20 volunteers coming from this time to this time, and they're ready to work and they're excited. It makes this program go so much more smooth and makes our everything go more efficiently as well. As you can see right here, this is a photo of our old warehouse. So our new warehouse this season is much larger. So we could use all the volunteers. We'll probably need more volunteers because it will take more time to walk in the warehouse. So if you would like to set up a volunteer opportunity for your group, please feel free to email me, and I will reach out with some details on how to sign up.
And just to answer one of your quick questions, the difference between all these colored bags is that there are multiple different distribution days for all of the clients that we serve in Angel Tree. So we had to color coordinate all of those bags to ensure that the red bags go on the 13th and the yellow bags go on the 14th, and so on and so forth. It's just an organizational thing. And this is just going to be a nice Q&A period for y'all to ask any questions for Alexandra and I. We know that this is going to be a really big help for our organization, and we're very thankful that y'all have expressed interest in participating in our Corporate Angel Tree program, and we want to make it go as smoothly as possible for any organization that wants to participate with us. So y'all can ask away, and we can be open for any answers that y'all need.
Just a couple of questions that have been emailed to me before. are there gifts that are not allowed to be purchased? In previous years, we were not allowed, or we asked people to not purchase bikes because of lack of space. This year, we are able to open it up and have people purchase bikes. But we ask that with each purchase of a bike, that a helmet is also purchased. And then the only item that we ask you not to purchase are high-end electronics. We try on our end to make sure that clients aren't asking for electronics, but some always sneak through. So if you could try not to purchase, MacBooks or iPads, because those are expensive and we don't want one child in a family to get it and then the other child not. And it would be, I think, devastating on Christmas if if two children put an iPad and only one got it. So we just ask for that to happen and to also be age appropriate with the gifts that you purchase. The online wish lists and gift registries will be an option this year. We have Amazon and Walmart wish lists. We have an Amazon wish list and an Amazon needs list. So on the needs list, it has things that we know are common asks, things like diapers, high chairs, strollers, that sort of thing. And then the wish list has more toys. And we will be doing the same thing with Walmart again. Will you group siblings together within the same sponsor? So on our end, it's really difficult to group siblings together. So in order to make sure that every child gets sponsored, we have numbers associated with each child and each family. So the system, when we pick the angels for each group, the system automatically assigns based off of gender, not based off of number. So you may get siblings in the same group or you may not. We try to, if someone asks for a sibling group, we try on our end, the back end, to make that happen, but it's a little bit more difficult. So for organizations that have larger groups and larger angels allocated to them, it just does not work for us. But we try to.
Donation to ensure that gifts are purchased, the deadline. So I think as long as your company and your organization's participation between that November to early December period, we want to ensure that you fulfill those gifts during that time period. So as long as gifts are purchased between then and prepared to be dropped off at our area command 4700 Manor location or our warehouse down south, between, I want to say the drop off period is that early week in December. As long as that's prepared by then, you should be good.
And if you're talking about the wish lists and gift registries or even just a monetary donation, I think if you do it, if you have the deadline by, I would say December 5th, if you order everything by December 5th, it should get to us by the time we need it. That last week, December 5th to December 12th, is when we will be going full force into making sure that every child has toys and clothing items. So that's when we start winding down the adoption period and we start fulfilling on our end from the warehouse. So every toy donation that we receive goes to a child that has not been adopted. So which is why we need them by early December. Will you be able to make edits to the online site where people adopt angels? So last year, we could not change any of that information. So we don't want to, I don't think it's changed again this year. that we can only have a specific number of drop-off locations. If we put that drop-off location out onto our website, it's for everybody. And I don't think you want LCRA to be a drop-off location for everybody. So we will just keep the drop-off locations as our warehouse and 4700 Manor Road. And then if there is a change to that, then we can definitely make that happen. But we won't know until we actually set up the site. Are there any other questions?
Any questions at all? Don't feel free to ask away.
If there are no other questions, we can end the webinar now. If Patrick and I will stay on a little bit longer if you do have other questions, but if you don't, feel free to head on out and get ready for the rest of your day.
Yes. So, as far as next steps, we will be sending the recording to everyone who's participated, just so that y'all can have that on hand. And additionally, if you have any other questions, our email information is available. So if you need to email us about anything, we'll be just a quick email and contact away. Yeah, thank y'all so much for coming.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. And Erin, we will be sharing more information after this. We'll share the deck, the PowerPoint and important dates, and also for those that have not attended or could not attend, we will also be sending that out to them. All right, Patrick, I think you can stop the recording.
Okay.